Donata. Welcome to my channel. So today we are going to play with the new Natasha Denona minis, which I have never actually used before. So I've heard mixed reviews, whether it's the same formula, if they're any good. I think there's some duds in there. Like, I haven't heard the greatest things, but I'm excited to try this out. So definitely a mini though. Like, I did not realize what people meant by when they were like, it's a mini palette for sure. So I have the new Diamond and Glow and then the new Nude mini palette. So let's put these on the eyes, on the face, all the good stuff. Please don't forget to subscribe before we get started, and let's go ahead and jump into this video. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my eyes with some Tarte Shape Tape. Hopefully you guys cannot see it. I did a ColourPop review yesterday of the I Love Sadae palette, but I used that watermelon like reddish shade, and it definitely stained my eyes. Like, my eyes were like, I washed them 5 times, and it's fine. It's not a big deal. Like, it's not the end of the world. I just think of that James Charles thing and I'm just like, oh geez. But yeah, so hopefully if you guys see any pinkish, it's just from that. So don't worry, I don't have disease or anything. Okay, so this is what she looks like. I mean, she's tiny. Like, I mean, it's $25, but compared to her other eyeshadow palettes, I'm just kind of like, we'll see how this goes. But to be honest, I've never hit pan on any of her palettes before, so that's something to think about too. All right, we're gonna start with the camel shade right here. I don't have the camel palette. Wasn't that what it's called? Yeah. So I think if you have that, I think that shade is reused, because she did say these aren't all new shades. She said 3 of them are new and 2 of them are in another palette. So I would say that's probably in the camel one. I couldn't find it to see where exactly she even said, like, where she used the same shades. I wish she would not do that, but at the same time, I love her crease shade so much that I'm kind of happy to have it in this, since I don't own the camel palette. I'm just going to blend that through the crease. There's no coffee in our house, and I'm just like, oh, we just got a new Ninja coffee for Christmas, and we got it today. And now my husband just keeps like coming in the room like, try this one, try that one. I'm just like, wait, I gotta put this on my eyes. So, and then we're gonna go to Topgolf after this, which I'm kind of excited about. Golfing and I don't have the best experiences. I've gotten hit in the face with the golf club and went to the hospital, so I don't like the noise of the swing of a golf club, but I'm still gonna go, and I still have a good time when I go. But it's little PTSD comes back, just a little. Like, I'm just like, oh. All right, so that blended out perfectly fine. So far, I feel like this is the same like formula as her normal mattes. I'm not having any issues with it. It's just a nice like nude like shade. So next I'm gonna grab this deep brown. It's kind of the only other, there's 2 mattes and 3 shimmers. So it's the only other like matte in here. I've been playing around with my Sonia G brushes, and I'm still trying to get the hang of how I want to use this one. But oh, it's so soft. I forgot how like nice luxury brushes feel. I love my Jaclyn Hills, but this is an experience on my eyeballs. I'm gonna kind of just take this up. So I don't ever like to just put it in this corner. I always try to go up, just so that it kind of turns my eyeballs up a little bit. And then I'm going to start blending it through. Okay, so for the lid shade, I am going to take my finger with this. I just feel like her shimmers always work better with using your fingers, even though mine are very pudgy, and I don't even know if they'll fit in the same like pan size, but I'm going to try. I'm going to use this first shade right here for the whole like lid. One thing I will say is itty bitty. I don't mind. It doesn't have a mirror though, and I'm just like, ah. And also let me know about these travel sizes. My only nervous thing about this is I think it's perfect for travel, or to just, when I say travel, I mean really just to throw in my purse. But her eyeshadows are pretty soft, and so I'm scared, like, if I'm not the like gentle with my purse, and so I'm scared if I like were to set it down hard, it would totally like shatter. So let me know if you guys have it and if you've ever had that problem. could just be me because I'm clumsy and, you know. That's a good list shade though. I really like this color. It's like a nice like bronze. And I'm just going to take a brush to clean up my crease. Grab a little bit more of that brown. So for that lower lash line, I'm going to use that deep brown again and get it nice and close into the lash line. I'll probably add some nude liner in. I want it to be a daytime look. Oh, that's nice. So I want to know what you guys want to see from Natasha Denona this year. Like, are you like wanting to see more colorful palettes, or like what are you guys like looking forward to with her? Because I don't know what else I want to see her do, you know? It's like her palettes are, she's got some ups and downs this year, let's just say that. But at the same time, I love my gold palette so much. Okay, I'm going to grab that camel color again and just smoke it out a little bit. As far as fallout goes, I didn't get any fallout so far, so that's good. Maybe a tiny little fleck, but not much. I'm still baking this side of my face, by the way. I know it looks a little crazy in the camera. I'm going to grab this nude liner from Milk. Just pop that in. Okay, so I was going to add on lashes, but then I was like looking at my look and I'm like, I like it more without. Like, I just feel like it doesn't call for lashes, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the lashes off, and it's Sunday. I don't even put a bra on Sunday, so I'm not gonna put on lashes right now. I love the way this turned out. I'm actually really happy with it. So now let's go ahead and get into this little guy. So really cute packaging. I love this a lot more. I don't love the packaging of this too much. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's the same as her other 5 pans. But this is cute. I love pink. I mean, you know. But I did want to show you guys size-wise. Like, this is the Duo Glow that I do have. And this is in the shade Alba. And I absolutely love this. And then the duochrome in this one is called Daria. Yeah. But look how, like, these are the size differences between the two. So it's a pretty big, like, that's cute. Oh, not cute to my wallet. But yeah, that is a comparison of the size of like what you get as a product. So, I mean, it was $19 and I think this was $38. So that's understandable. And to be honest, like, I've used this, I probably had this for a year now. I absolutely love this one on my skin tone. It's summertime, especially with a nice tan. If you are a darker skin tone or around like medium, like, this is gorgeous. Like, I absolutely love this shade. But yeah, I've had it for a year and like, look, I've barely brushed, like, I'm nowhere near hitting pan. So I don't mind that this is a lot smaller. But yeah, let's go ahead and see. So I'm going to go ahead and just swatch these. The glitter one, it kind of reminds me of like the Fenty Gloss Bomb. It's the same that's in her, like, big blush and highlight palette. And then the pink shade is just one of her duochrome, so it's not in that palette. It's considered a highlight, but as you guys can see, it will work for my skin tone. We'll do one side and one side. I think I'd more use this as a blush topper though than an actual highlight. I don't know if I like the light pink. I know this one's pink, but it shifts orange, whereas this one's just more like pink. And I don't think it would necessarily go, especially with this look. But we're gonna do it for you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll take this pink one for this side. Go through. Okay. So it's actually not showing up as pink as I thought it was. That's actually really pretty. Ooh, I like that. So it kind of shifts depending on what side you're at, but this is what it looks like in the pan. So as you can see, it definitely does not look that pink when you put it on, which I'm super happy about. Like, I'm not mad at all. And it does have that like little shift of like pink, but not enough to where it's like, I'm trying to say I really like it is what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and go on the other side. I'll grab a different brush. I'm just using a tiny little eyeshadow brush. I'm not. So this is probably exactly like the Fenty one. And I did do a comparison of the Fenty one in the Natasha Denona when I first got that, but it's just that nice like little, it's glitter but not like bad glitter, you know what I mean? Like it's just very, very finely milled glitter. Okay, so let's try to layer this up. But yeah, as you can see, it's just a very, very subtle, almost like a light, tiny, like wet sheen. Between the two, I like both. I do like the Fenty a lot though. I would say I like the Fenty a little bit more, but it's not bad. I love this side though. So now let's tap this one over this one, and then I would use it kind of like that. So tapping them over each other rather than just having one. So I'm gonna go back in with the pink on this side. But I don't think this is a bad idea because like I said, I don't hit pan on highlighters. So I don't mind it, like that it's so tiny, but it is fine. All right, and then I forgot to do the inner corner. So I figured we would do that together as well. We're gonna grab this center shade. I really forget, I always like to do that last. It's like the last like little touch. And this one does come with a tiny little mirror, which is nice. So that is, oh, look, a little bit on the brow bone. Okay, some swatches of the palette. Here we are with the 5 shades, and then those two are obviously the highlighting little duo. So I was looking at this and I was kind of like, okay, what do I have that's similar? I think if you got the Camel palette, it's going to be somewhat similar. Like I think that center, that like one matte shade is probably going to be either the same one or it is going to be super similar. I don't mind it because it's a basic crease shade. As far as the shimmers go, you do get one duochrome in here, and it actually looks really cool. Like it's a nice like bronzy duochrome. Is this the most unique palette? No. If you have like this giant palette, which one totally different, because traveling with this, I can't travel with this giant thing. Like it's sad to say, but I don't use it as much as I thought I was going to for the price, but I don't. But it does have some similar tones in here for sure. Like I'll swatch these above here, but you can kind of just see like she has a lot of similar shades already. There's like this gorgeous freaking metallic shade that I love so much in that Big Pan palette. Probably one of my favorite Natasha Denona shades like ever. But you guys can kind of see, I do think they're kind of similar to other palettes, but overall I really like it. Like I like the way this looked. It's super easy. This can sit anywhere I need it to sit because it is so tiny. I didn't notice any difference between formula between this and the other ones. I think it has the perfect little, like, you have your deep shade, your crease shade, and then you have 3 like lid shades that you can use, your little highlight shade. So overall, are you gonna get a ton of looks out of this? No. Is it like an awesome, like everyday, like neutral palette that you can just really like 5 minutes get shit done? Yes. Like this is what that's for, I think. Overall, I really like this. Like I love that she did the deep shade. I love the little camel shade in here. And then the shimmer ones, they're not like I said, they're not the most unique out of her collection or anything like that, but they're super wearable and super easy, like especially if you're a beginner and you just want to get into Natasha Denona shadows. I think this is great because you don't really have to think about anything with this palette. Like you got your crease, you got your outer V, you got 3 lid shades, you got your little highlight shade, you're done. So I think it's a super easy, like foolproof palette. Would I say run out and get it? Not necessarily. It just depends if you're going to use it or if you're looking for a good nude palette. I felt like the formula was exactly the same as her bigger palettes. The metallics were just buttery soft. The matte blended out perfectly fine. I didn't have any issues with that. So overall, I'm really happy. As far as the Duo Glow, I'm like looking at myself right now and I'm feeling it. Like I'm just like, ooh. You know, I don't mind it. I would say it's still, I think this should be priced a little lower. It's $19 and it's so mini. I'm happy it has a little tiny mirror in it because really you could do anything in this as far as like throwing it in your purse. I also did want to show you guys a swatch of the Fenty and the Natasha Denona highlight in that little palette. The top one is Fenty, this one is Natasha Denona. They are pretty much the exact same thing as far as terms of how they feel, how they go on the face. I would say between the two, I probably like the Fenty a little more. I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but I do The one thing is it gets, like with these, you dip a brush into it and it gets super dirty like really fast. You know, like it's not the same as it was when I first got it. But yeah, that is it for my review overall. I think both products are great. Totally up to you if you need a new nude palette, but I really enjoyed this. I felt like everything was what I expected it to be for Natasha Denona palette. So that is it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you guys are going to pick any of this up. And I'll see you guys in the next one.